Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hello. Good morning.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Very slower here. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. First day broadcasting in the van. Try it out. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. All right, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama. Something up?
Maharaj, devotees ask you to post the link again because they say it's gone, although I still can see it, but I'm sorry.
All right, no problem. Let's see. I'll post the link. I'll put it on my timeline too. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hari Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
The transcendental vibration, established by the chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, is the sublime method for reviving our transcendental consciousness. As living spiritual souls, we are all originally Krishna conscious entities, but due to our association with matter from time immemorial, our consciousness is now adulterated by the material atmosphere. The material atmosphere in which we are now living is called Maya or illusion. Maya means that which is not. And what is the illusion? The illusion is that we are all trying to be lords of the material nature, while actually we are under the grip of our stringent laws. When a servant artificially tries to imitate the all-powerful master, it is called illusion. We are trying to exploit the resources of material nature, but actually we are becoming more and more entangled in our complexities. Therefore, although we are engaged in a hard struggle to conquer nature, we are ever more dependent on her. The illusory struggle against material nature can be stopped at once by revival of our eternal Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, is the transcendental process for reviving the original pure consciousness. By chanting this transcendental vibration, we can cleanse away all misgivings within our hearts. The basic principle of such feelings is the false consciousness that I am the Lord of all I survey. Krishna consciousness is not an artificial imposition on the mind. This consciousness is the original natural energy of the living entity. In the beginning, there may be not the presence of all transcendental ecstasies, which are 8 in numbers. There are being stopped as through dumb perspirations.
So that's it, man. Transcendental vibrations overcome Maya. especially in sadhu sangha, be around ecstatic devotees who got the result. It's going to speed up the process, clean that dirty heart. Yeah, love it, man. Now I'm the real Lord of all I survey. Who the heck wants to be the Lord of all you survey? What a responsibility, man. Let God have the job. Imagine, man. So much work. You get entangled in the complexities. Very complex. So simple, Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness is so simple. You just let God do it, man. Let Him be the controller of all that's surveyed. See? There, now you got a partner, man. It's his. And he says, hey, man, go enjoy it, man. You're back in the Garden of Eden now. See? You're with me, close, up and personal. You know? Now you're back in the garden. You know? So, yeah, just don't eat from the tree of good and evil, man. Don't get into that complexity thing. You know, you think, oh, this is good, this is evil, this is good, this is evil, man. Let's work for the good. Yeah. Or let's work for the evil. Very complex. Your mind gets befuddled. Totally befuddled. Yeah, now it's, hey man, let's work for the bliss. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Let's work for the bliss. That's a better system, man. Much easier, man. So it's not, after a while, it's not work anymore. It's just like, hey man, let's play in the bliss, man. Let's swim in the bliss. Let's dive in the bliss. Go ahead.
We don't.
What? You're muted. You don't hear?
It's like far, far away. Your voice sounds far, far away.
Is that true, everybody else? No. It's just, it's your thing.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. So maybe you need to restart your computer or something. Sometimes that'll take care of it. See if that works. All right, anytime we'll chant a little bit there. Yeah. Didn't Prabhupada, I just love his preaching. It's so good. So, you know, he made it the highest truth, distinguish it from illusion. Very simple in that chanting. You know. See? Highest truth, distinguished from illusion. See? That's a devotee Bhagavat. They do it, make it very simple so that even the layman or a sannyasi can understand it. See? That's how you know Krishna's behind somebody. Yeah? They make it clear, simple, logical, like so much like, oh yeah, why am I playing an illusion? Why am I playing an illusion when I can play in the truth? Yeah, literally, it's a play. You know, yesterday we had this nice Bhagavad Gita class, talk, discussing. It was so ecstatic, man. Playing in the truth, that's what it is. And you play in the truth, happily chant Hare Krishna, happily discuss Krishna, and everything becomes perfect, and everything becomes purified, everything becomes auspicious. You know, your life becomes auspicious. Because you're in the truth, man. People in the illusion, like Prabhupada was just saying, everything becomes inauspicious for them. Yeah? Because that's what illusion does. And it makes it, and they don't know this. They don't know this. They're caught in it, people in the world. See? So we do our part. The demons are in charge of destroying everything like they're doing. And the demigods are in charge of, maintaining everything. mode of goodness. See? Maintain everything. See? Well, actually, I think it's like the demons are in charge of building stuff. They're really like builders, man. Like build skyscrapers, useless things. Here we go. Yeah. And so, what are we doing here? So the demons and they're building, they're fruitive workers, and these demigods, they're maintaining stuff, and then what are we doing here? We're destroying everything and starting fresh. We gotta destroy all these maintainers, trying to maintain the status quo, maintain everything as it was, Let's get new maintenance going on here. Let's be maintained let's start a whole new thing. This is what the Bible predicted. This is what the Vedas predicted in Bhagavatam, 12th canto, man. The Lord's going to start anew, but not with this mode of goodness stuff. No. Something new kind of maintenance, maintained by bliss, maintained by being in the Garden of Eden or Vrindavan. The Garden of Vrindavan, there's a lot of forestry there. Everybody's just maintained by the bliss of God. Isn't that amazing? Can't you feel it? I know Christina and Lolita's feeling that, this maintenance of bliss, man. There's nothing like it. It's going to be so attractive. Our talks, our chanting is just going to be enchanting our hearts, and at the same time enchanting the hearts of others. After a while, they're going to say, why are we working so hard in the rules and regulations of the Varnashram system when we could be playing in the bliss like those guys over there? They look so happy. Look at that. They're, all they do is chant Hare Krishna happily, and we chant it as a discipline just to get it done. Look, they're just doing it for fun. And we're just doing it to get it done. Now, what would you like to do? To do your rounds to get it done, or do it for fun? What would you think there, Christina? You want to do it for fun or get it done? Yeah, man, see, Liz. Yeah. Isn't it nice to play in the truth? This is like so fun to, just distinguish it. It's like painting the truth over the world. and the world dissolves, with this paint, and all of a sudden you're left with God's world. Yeah. I think that's why we all come here, man. We just paint the truth over the illusion, and then the illusion dissolves. And then, like an artistic painter here, painting the truth using all the Bhagavatam verses and all these truths. This is our what do you call the paint, and with the brush is the mouth. We just mouth it all over the place. It dissolves that, because the paint of the world is very, it's not very good. It's just the illusion is painted on. It's like a thin coat. This is a thick coat. It's painted over the truth all over the world, and all of a sudden, wow, people start to see this is where real life is. What do you think Jesus Christ did and his followers? That's why people still read the Bible, because they look at this and they say, oh wow, this is the real life, man. Let's meditate on these verses. Or the Bhagavatam, or the Bhagavad Gita, or any of the things that the devotees, just out of divine inspiration, just paint in this world, man. See now, that's the art we need. That's the poetry. See, when you hear poetry like that, right? Isn't that poetry of Krishnadas Kaviraj, Chaitanya Charitamrita, man, or Chaitanya Bhagavat, or Chaitanya Mangal, man? That's real poetry. That's very thick. Okay? Yeah. That just dissolves all the other poetry, and it's a very thin coat over the world, just no substance much, just It doesn't dissolve your illusion of birth and death like this does, man. You know, I think we should charge $1 million a session here, man. I think it's too cheap, this thing. Just come on, turn the camera on. Nah, I think you guys got to pay $1 million per class. 2 million. But then nobody will be able to pay. Well, we'll get all the, we'll get Bill Gates and Fauci, the rich guys, to come. And we got something so valuable they can't even pay for it, man. Okay. Well, there's my little rant for this morning. Now back to the business. Back to the play business. We need simplicity, River says. Yes. Here we go. Ready? Ready to wrap it? Let's wrap it up. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Ooh. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Oh boy. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. I love this path, man. All you do is associate with Krishna's name and everything, the magic happens. The rasa dance, just everything is there. Just happily associating with Krishna's name via the voice. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Everything becomes perfect. Everything's auspicious. Yeah. The Lord is happy. My son and daughter is back after a long time being in this material world of illusion. This is all I wanted, man. My eyes, stay away from them. Stay away from them. They belong to me now, not you. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Just never forget your friend, man. The holy name is our friend in this world. Hare Krishna, chant it, feel it in your heart. Meditate in your heart while you're chanting. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Wow, doesn't this feel good? Doesn't this feel transcendental good? That's called pure goodness. Pure goodness, like gold, better than gold. Hare Krishna, it's a different, unique experience. Krishna is unique. There's nothing like this chanting when it gets rocking, when it gets rolling in your heart, rocking and rolling. That's where rock and roll came from Krishna in the heart, dancing, man. See, that's the pure rock and roll. Radha Krishna rocking and rolling. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna, Hare Krishna. Woo! Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, I found my friend. Have you found your eternal friend? Your beloved? Are you ready for this universal forever trip? Are you ready to explore the stars and beyond with your friend? It's all within him and her. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Whoa! Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama. I don't know why people don't want the spontaneous path, man. Can you imagine? The devotees, it's like, hey man, you like to be with your friends in the world, man. How would you like to be with Krishna? Like, feel that, like, hey man, Krishna, I want to chant because I want to be with you. Because you're awesome, man. You're my friend, man. You everything happens when I'm with you. True love. My devotion, love for you. Oh, that is everything. And Krishna said, yeah, that's everything to me also. I don't care about anything else. You know, that's preaching. Show that to the world. They may balk and say, it's about something else, but hey, man, this is the truth. It's all about this. You come here, you're going to get this. Yeah, it's worth zillions of times more than Bill Gates can give you in his, or even Trump. It's Trump's Trump. And my friend is like that. He's very magnanimous, munificent to the extent. Like Jesus, my master says, it's my Father's pleasure to give the kingdom. And it is a pleasure, man. It is pleasure of all place. You don't have to go anywhere. Just open your mouth. Opulence, gold comes out of your mouth. You become ecstatic and others become ecstatic. Oh, man. Win-win. It's the only win-win situation in this art material world. Come on, man. Win-win. See, the demons can't do it. They gotta win and you gotta lose. See, that's the thing. What kind of life is that? You know, they got to trick us and lie to us and all that. Nah, we do win-win. Win-win, you know, soul winners. I win my soul back, you win also. Yours. I become ecstatic, you become ecstatic. You get the gold of ecstasy, I get the gold. We win-win. We all win. See? This is the perfect game. Perfect game. Perfect sane sanity. Isn't it? Perfect life. So easy. I dare you, Acharya, they've come and try and overturn these conclusions. Or any of you guys out there. We're going to suck you into the truth, man. Suck all that vaccine stuff you got in your body. Suck it out. See, the secret is believing what you hear. See? If you see people masking up, I don't care if they're Christians or Vaishnavas, and you see them lining up for the vaccine and doing public distributions, see? They're believing what they hear. See? If you believe what you hear here, then you see what's going on there, really. Yeah. You see the sham. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. You should be double masked up there. That's one mask is not enough. We really want to limit that CO2 in the atmosphere. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. So you either play the Harinam game or you play the world game. There you lose, here you win. Right there, River. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. I was reading some Bhagavad Gita today. I'm going to do some of that Sri Krishna, what is it? Sri something. Sri Gita Mrita. There we go. Sri Gita Mrita. Krishna, Hare Krishna. Oh yeah. Okay, Gita Mrita here. Okay. So, chapter 8, Gita Mrita by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. What a path this is, isn't it? An amazing path. Amazing path, associating with liberated souls. Isn't that? That's what you can do in the spiritual world. Might as well do it here and get your start. Yeah. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, perfect verses. They please Krishna in the heart. Krishna's not pleased with anything else anything that is not written by his devotees. I mean, really pleased, transcendentally pleased. Once you get hooked on transcendental pleasure, you don't want anything else. You want the highest pleasure of God. You want to pleasure him so fantastic in that way. And then he reveals the truth to you. Actually, you're my devotee. You're here to give me pleasure, and you know that, and you know that's your greatest pleasure. So my devotees teach this to you, and only they can teach this to you. They're devoted to my transcendental form, not this Brahman form. That's my external covering there. The what do you call it? The light, dazzling light. It's kind of my effulgence. They're not devoted to my goodness form, They're not devoted to my passionate form in the modes of nature. It's a covering of who, what I really am, or ignorance. My devotees are devoted to the real me. See, transcendental goodness. They're devoted to what I love. They love what I love, and therefore the world can understand that through them, and only through them. I can't understand any of this except through Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta, Bhaktivinoda, Vishwanath, all these persons who know God deeply. Or in the Bible, St. Paul, Peter, all these persons, the Lord revealed themselves to. See? I only want to know from devotees. If you're not a devotee, devoted to the transcendental form of God, I don't want to hear it. I may listen and then use you for preaching. That's all. Oh, you're the illusion. Oh, very good. I can use that. Krishna makes you very thrifty. You don't waste anything. You don't waste a good crisis. You're better than even that Pelosi lady. Don't let a crisis go to waste. Oh yeah, that's right. We don't either. Love it, man. Great. Push everybody to Krishna, because otherwise you're living in vain. It's true. Futile. The Lord says, even you could study the Vedas, you could do your Varnashram Dharma, but if it doesn't develop into this, it's futile. A lot of futile gurus, a lot of futile followers, and that's why they're lining up for the shot, because to Krishna it's like, oh, you don't care about pure devotional service while it's here in this world, while it's being preached over Facebook every day, 365 days a year. What, you can't tell? You're in such darkness? You think the Lord is giving you a way out and you're not taking it? Well, what good is it now? You're in a bad time, because you got to believe in something. And look at this, your gurus are believing in the world. They're believing in Bill Gates, who wants to kill everybody. Depopulate. For him, it's just, hey man, you're just a piece of cattle. I got no empathy for you. That's what he's thinking. And then on the outside, it's hypocrisy. Demons are always hypocrites, right? On the outside, he's saying, oh, we really want to help you. But in my mind, I have a different story. The Indian called speaking with forked tongue. You can't see that in him, and you are leading devotees over the cliff because you believe in people like that, and getting on, rolling up your sleeve for the shot and saying, yeah, my disciples believe in me because you believe in liars and cheaters and all that. What good are you? You're good for nothing. Hey, that's what the Lord is saying. Hey man, well, hey man, they're listening to you, not listening to real devotees who have real bhakti, show all the symptoms that are in the book, showing that God is showing where real authorization is, and you don't believe that. Well, what good is it? All your rules and regulations and ceremonies, it's all external. The Lord is doing something new. The ecstatic worshipers will populate this world. It's been predicted in God's kingdom, in the Bible and the Vedas too. This Kali Yuga is not going into the old, into a Satya Yuga thing. No. This Kali Yuga is going into a transcendental Yuga, because Lord Chaitanya came. This is the Kalki stuff going on. Oh, you don't believe in real devotees? You don't believe in the Sankirtan movement? You don't believe in ecstatic worship of the Lord? Well, you're not part of this kingdom. I got my little demons taking you out. You believe in them, you get the result. You believe in this preaching? I don't support those guys. Do you? No, we're supporting the kingdom of the Lord. We're planting the flag. See? The flag of transcendental love of God, man. That's the only truth in this world. That's the only thing that, Krishnadas Kaviraj even taught it. He says, if Radha and Krishna did not descend here, the world would be useless. There you go. That's it. That's conclusive. What is Radha and Krishna descending in the picture? You think that's what it is? Oh, you see, they descended in the picture. Oh, they descended in the ceremony. No. They descended in loving, mellow exchanges. See, that is the life in this world. Where do you see it now? Because that's where real life is. That's where they're descended. Otherwise, it's useless. This whole world is useless. People running around making, business with transactions in this world. And even Lord Brahma says, see, we have the eyes of the Bhagavatam, man. Those got to be your eyes. Brahma, who created all this stuff, you know what he called it? Nonsense. Doesn't make any friggin' sense. None of it. It's senseless. Why? How do you know? Because nobody cares about this. Most don't care about this. Yeah, they're involved in nonsensical things. This makes sense to God. This makes sense to devotees like Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, dedicated their lives to this. That's why they're ecstatic devotees. They come into this world to reveal the truth of what life is really about. And we're privileged to also make it clear and more clear till the masses even get it. Where the real shelter is. Right? What's the difficulty? We're just continuing Prabhupada's work. Not just the philosophy, that this, you're in the head, but you don't know it because you're out there taking shots and putting masks on and believing in worldly people. That means, no, you don't get it yet. You got to get it. You got to be it. You got to be the highest truth, man, where people can see. They look at you and they see the real path. The highest truth is ecstatic devotion. They got to see you in that. Yeah. And they'll tell you, hey, man, that other stuff is all illusion, man. Look away from that. Look away. Look away. Make sure you wear 2 masks now. You see how the demons, I just got this revelation. This is a good one. Thank you, Lord. I think they'll get this. The demons are always trying to imitate God, And this is the way they want to do it. See, they don't want any other opinions, Just one opinion. CDC, their opinion. See? Or the WHO, their opinion. Oh, these other authorities, we don't take that into just one opinion. See, this is the imitation of God. See? This is the shadow. Because there's also one opinion. See, they're trying to imitate that one opinion. See, their one opinion doesn't satisfy anybody but them. It's win-lose. See? They're going to win, or they think they are. They're not really. They just go deeper. They get as much misery as they are causing others. They get double, triple. See, that's the idea of those hellish planets. For people like that, it's hellish. You cause millions of people misery. What do you think is going to be the result? And you think, oh, well, this is for the good, is to kill people because, there's not enough room for them. Can you imagine? Not enough room. I go in the desert here. There's so much room. There's nobody out there. You could put millions of people from all over the world there, And this is all over the world is like this. It's, when you're with God, He makes room for everything and everybody. He gives recyclable resources and everything, but when people are exploiting things, is the problem. It's the problem. They don't believe and they don't trust in the Lord. They don't trust. They trust in themselves. See, that's why they trust. Well, we got to kill people. We got to be like God. We'll be in charge of death and life. And who lives. See, this is the demoniac thing. Okay? So that one point. What was that one point? It was a good one. Oh, I forgot already. That's a good one. Oh yeah, the one opinion. See, the one opinion. So they also see how the Maya works, the shadow works. They want one opinion. That's why they want to centralize the government. They have one opinion. This is imitation of God because he's got one opinion also. There's one opinion. Guru is one. God is one, right? One opinion. Who knows that opinion? Well, those who satisfy the Lord transcendentally, then they're informed. See? That's why, hey man, you get behind this opinion. You start hearing this opinion, you'll see it's a million times better than that WHO's opinion, which is only good for them and not you. See? And it's not even good for them, but they just an illusion. They think, oh, there's no karma. They don't believe in God. They believe in their Lucifer, who is the worldly God. Okay? Makes them just think in a very bad, unclear, illogical way. See, but you get behind this one opinion. This one opinion. This is not my opinion. No, I just take shelter of the opinions of the Lord that come in disciplic line. And that they all coincide. You can see that. Oh man, this opinion of this devotee is the same as the other, because they're only transmitting the Lord's opinion, and that's so satisfying. It causes win-win. The devotees win preaching it, living in it. They win, and others win too, coming into that opinion. See? Otherwise, they're trying to get you into that centralized opinion, that big brother. No, the real purified big brother is the one who gives you God's opinion. Okay? And the Vedas are beautiful because they make it really clear what that opinion is, especially when it's spoken by a realized devotee, where the Lord has revealed so many things to them. You got to come in line like that, and then you'll get out of that line. See, people are standing in that line listening to that WHO and CDC and Trump and politician opinions. See, they're standing in that line. No, you got to stand in this line. See? The devotee is a representative of that one opinion, and it's a great one, man. It's fantastic. It's a win-win. Look at you guys. I'm winning every day, and you're winning too. Look at this. Isn't it amazing? Ye shall do greater things than I. I love that. Save the world like that. So, everybody, what sounds more reasonable? That stand in line for the one opinion of the WHO in the CDC, where they win and you lose, and they lie to you and they cheat you and deceive you? Or you stand in this line and you get the truth. See? You get the clear understanding. You learn what is going on in this world, what is really of value. Okay? So people have the time to choose. It's like, wait, it's always at this crisis time. It's like this. It's a time to choose. It's like Moses comes down to the mountains. He's connected. He went and he met God. He communed with the Lord. Then he came down the mountain and he saw these people. They were standing in the line of Maya, all of them, practically. And he says, okay, time to choose. Which way do you want to go? You want to go and worship idols? The same thing now. Hey man, time to choose. You want to worship idols? You want to worship these gurus? They ain't there. I ain't one of them. Not one, zero. If you are, prove it. Come here and let's have a face off. Let's take off the false face if it's there. Face off. Prove it. Come here. Take the face off here, or we'll take your face off. Let's the false face. Let's take it off, man. No time. Time to choose. You want to go back to Vrindavan or the Garden of Eden? Same thing. place where people are close and intimate with God? We already have it here. It's here. People very intimate with the Lord. The Lord speaks here. You believe this opinion coming here? The one opinion? You show me it's any different than Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta, Bhaktivinoda, Vishwanath Chakravarti. You show me. Prove it. And I'll prove how it is the same. The essence is the same. Love God. Be intimate with the Lord. And the ones who really know it are it. That you see, oh boy, this person's intimate with the Lord. Look at those. That is so unique, so different. Look at how they worship God. There ain't another guru in this world that worships like that. Or if there is, that person is also intimate with God. See, symptoms. Where are the symptoms of that intimacy? Where? Otherwise, if it's nowhere to be seen, it's only here. Luckily, it is some other places. You know, some Christians have a very intimate relationship. And the Lord in my heart loves it. He loves his devotees. Therefore, devotees love the devotees too. Real devotees. Bhaktisiddhanta, I read this thing. He said, I'm like a crab. Anything non-devotional, I'm all crabby about it. It's all over it, like a crab. You know, picking it apart, make it, purify it. See, Krishna's quality is he cares more about love for him, devotion, because he is this transcendental potency, right? If you don't love that, if you don't love Ananda, if you don't love the conclusive truth, that's Krishna, man. He doesn't care about it. He cares more for that than any other qualities. See, that's the real Krishna. Otherwise, you're attached to some level of his Maya, you know, which is illusion. Or this Brahman light thing, you know, his effulgence, which still hides his true face. You know, that's why they don't believe in the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Those who are into the light, into the Maya, the Mayavadi, everything's still not clear. Okay? And they say, Supreme Personality of Godhead? Oh, they speculate that that's Maya. See, that's not it either. Devotees relish the mellows of that relationship. Yeah? The ecstasy in that, the ananda. See, the right understanding, real knowledge. They preach that in the world, and people have real light. You know, isn't it nice? Oh, what am I doing? All I'm doing is preaching Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. I love it, man. I'm just preaching the concepts in there. Conception. See, this makes that eternal world real. That people are preaching the Maya conceptions all over the place, and that makes their world real, but it's only real for a time, and it's all broken apart, and they come back and listen again to all this Maya, you know, temporary stuff, to do words and all that stuff, and build another temporary shelter. And then it breaks apart. And, you know, they come back and take another birth and build another temporary reality. It's like living in a tent. Even though they have big palatial houses, they're like living in a tent. See? Here, it looks like we're living in a tent. What, I got a motorhome that moves here and there. I'm living in a tent. No, I'm living in a solid place, man. These walls are thick. They're fortress walls. Impenetrable. Solid safety is here. Safety is in this consciousness. Safety is in this true reality that's eternal. Safety, this reality is validated by real devotees and real sadhus and real gurus and real acharyas. See, it makes it so solid. See? Everything else is a flimsy house of cards. Like that Bill Gates, he has a place You know, it is one of the most safest places in the world. 10 miles away, if you come towards it, it picks up your thing. See, so he thinks he's like Hiranyakashipu, impenetrable. See, safe, really safe. Oh, no. You know, hey man, if God didn't want you to live, you would die immediately. If, you know, he's allowing you to do this because it's all part of his plan. He's allowing people to preach illusion, and he's looking, well, let's see who believes it. Oh, Charlie Dave, you believe in my illusion. Interesting. He's proving. He proves who are the real devotees who have real bhakti and who don't. That's what he does. He's always testing. Testing. He's testing us, right? We're always tested. That's how we develop. That's how everybody develops. Test the metal. Is it gold or is it iron? Okay, maybe we'll start reading this book. Maybe we're reading it. Let's see. Chapter 8, Attaining the Supreme. Can you imagine? People don't know what is actually supreme. They think attaining the supreme is the best job, the best woman, the best sense gratification, the best situation in this world. See? That's supreme. What's supreme? Everybody ask the question, what's supreme to you? Well, I like pizza. They have supreme pizza. Oh, you like the supreme pizza. Yeah, go ahead.
Guru Maharaj, which book are you reading, please?
Oh, you can't find it. It's a book you don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's called Gita Mrita. I'll see if I can send you the link if I can find it again. But Balaram can find it.
Yeah, you can find it, but it's because I want to follow now. But
yeah, you can't follow. Yeah,
I have to listen more carefully.
Yeah. No, it's a good one. So attaining the supreme is so amazing. Yeah, see, the supreme is this. This is what we're teaching. The supreme. This is God's opinion, Krishna's opinion, and he didn't even really give it here. I mean, well, maybe a little bit here, but he really gave it the essence of the supreme. He made it really clear in this pastimes with Lord Chaitanya. The supreme, spontaneous devotional love of God, devotional mellows, these exchanges. This is the supreme destination of the soul wandering in birth and death. See? This is the supreme. See, would you spell it out, man? This is not my opinion. This is Krishna's opinion. It's my opinion now because I haven't had anything better than this. So I agree, Lord. Yeah, man, this is primo. Yeah. See, attaining the supreme, attaining this is what you get here. You can attain that destination, attaining the supreme destination, the supreme consciousness, the supreme happiness, the supreme purification, the supreme love. See, that's what you get here, the supreme. Everywhere else, you just get the pizza with everything on it. That's material still. Here you got everything in it. Everything in Krishna, that's what you get. It's all in him. You're in him. He's in you now. You're better than the Bhagavad Gita verse. Everything is in me, but I'm not in them, but he's in you because you're a devotee, man. You're special. Everybody wants to be special, right? Well, that's how you do it. And then you're not thinking, I'm special. You're thinking, Krishna's special. Oh, Krishna's special. He's in me. Wow. The living God. Wow. This is so awesome, man. See? The illusion is, oh, I'm special, but you're just one of those many zillions of living entities that are in Krishna, but he's not in you yet. He's not awakened yet. You got to come here. Or someone like you with these symptoms. Oh, and then Krishna will be in you. And then you'll be special, but you'll be so involved in Krishna's qualities, in Krishna's specialness, you'll never even think about it. It just is what it is. You know? Oh yeah, specialness is there. Yeah, well, that's because I'm a devotee of you there, Lord. You're the special one. Otherwise, I'm diddly squat in this world. Right? Yeah. People looking, oh, Gaur Hari, are these devotees? Look at them. They got this fault, that fault. Well, hey, you know, the main thing you should be looking at is Krishna in them? And do you know the symptoms? You know, do you see the symptoms of that relationship that was shown 500 years ago and shown again somewhere in this world? Otherwise, Krishna's not in them. He's not awakened. Dormant. I don't care how big their title of guruship is, how big their acharya plaque is Krishna in you? That is the essence. If not, I'm going to be pretty crabby about it. Just like my Gurudevs. Non-devotional, we're going to be crabs all over it. What is this? Non-devotional, man. Is Krishna in you? That's the question. Is he alive and kicking ass in this world and kicking the illusion, kicking on it all the time? Aren't we kicking on it? Just kick its head. Get out of here, illusion, man. Make room for the truth. Set people free. What, you don't believe in Jesus Christ? No, that's what he said. My master said that. Truth will set you free. I love getting behind the truth. See what you guys are saying here. Oh, Mayavati. There you go. Yes, to give them food. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Care for your kids and come to Sadhu Sangha. I haven't seen you around, man. You know. Good. Come here regularly. Yeah, don't give me this. You got to care for your kids and not come here. Care for your kids and come here. You could do it, unless you're concerned about other things. There ain't a better place on this planet that I've found. Can you imagine all this intimacy and ecstasy with God, and you're a devotee and a Vaishnava and not come in here? Come on, man. Chop, chop, wake up. Don't give any excuses. Okay, care for your kids. Wonderful. But come here and get what you can't get anywhere on this planet with any guru even. And you don't believe it? Keep coming and you'll see it. You'll experience it. You'll see people that have a benediction better than I've seen it from anybody. I've been to India so many times. I've been lived there 3 years sometimes. I've been looking at a lot of these teachers and gurus and all that stuff in Vaishnavism. I haven't seen one thing as good as this. Look at these people. They have more ecstasy than any guru I've seen on the planet here. My disciples, the ones that are flowering, they have 100 times more bhakti than any guru I've seen on this planet. You show me anybody that has even a tenth of the bhakti that you see here. That's why, chop, chop, wake up, man. Come on. Get with the real program here. Stop being so sentimentally sappy. No, you just got to care for my kids. Yeah, care for your kids and come here. Yeah. Get a benediction you can't get anywhere else. Go back to Godhead. You don't have to go anywhere. You'll just be in there, man. Krishna will awaken in your heart. Get over your speculation. See for yourself how God is using devotees here in this Sangha and preaching real solid understanding of Krishna consciousness. And then when you see that, then you start, that's called purification. Otherwise, this ain't just like any preaching. If you see that, then you can't tell the difference between a diamond and a piece of glass. But you come here, you'll learn all these things. Everything is given free, no charge. We put everything on Krishna's credit card. He says, anything, charge it up to me. Well, I want to attend the Gaura Hari's class today, but he said it's $1 million, and I can't come. Hey, you come here, we're charging it on Krishna's credit card. It's unlimited balance. So just charge it to Krishna. Yeah, whatever. That's what we're doing. We couldn't pay for classes like this. Couldn't pay for chanting like this. You couldn't pay for ecstasy like this. You can't pay for the truth like this. You don't have enough money. So Krishna says, here, give them all the credit card. Charge it to me. Give them entrance. $1 million class, charge it to me.
You can't pay it with material money.
Yeah.
Not possible.
Krishna, that's right. Krishna is the golden goose. He's always laying millions of eggs. Okay, back to the reading now. So, my Lord, what is Brahman? What is the self? What is karma? What is the material manifestation? And what are the demigods? Can you imagine? People don't ask those questions. They don't care. Therefore, they're just playing in the illusion, being illusions, because they don't ask those questions. What is karma? You think Bill Gates cares about that? That's how stupid he is. I'm sorry, man. You're dumb. You're stupid. You're creating tremendous negative karma, and you don't even know, and you think you're so intelligent. See, this is the world. This is what St. Paul preached. St. Paul said, the intelligence of the most intelligent people is like foolishness to the Lord. See, there you go. There's an example. This guy doesn't even know what karma is or care about it. He may know it and say, but don't believe it. He doesn't believe he's creating so much karma. Lying to people, cheating them, deceiving them. Yeah? To him, he's thinking it's doing a good thing. So I only use you because that's the only benefit that this world is going to get, that you're going to get, is to be used for preaching. So the Lord will give you some mercy for that, because somebody that is part of his thing is using you to help others understand the truth, right? So that's good. Thank you for your service there, Bill Gates, WHO, and all you guys out there. Because the Lord is using everything for preaching purposes, teaching, right? Isn't it about learning? God in the Bible said, my people, comes from a prophet, true saying. My people are being destroyed because of lack of knowledge. That's the truth. That's truth. Eternal truth, transcendental truth, distinguishing truth. Is lack of it is destroying people. People think all this knowledge you learn in schools and universities and everything which is all ignorance, really. That's all basically ignorance. Even it's not even practical. A lot of times you don't learn anything. All you're learning is how to memorize, how to be an automaton, and spit out answers and memorization. And that's what they do in Vaishnavism too now. You go and you study the book so you can memorize the verses and quote them like a parrot with no understanding and not even care. Okay? That's not real knowledge. See, real knowledge is Bhagavad Gita 10:10, right? Real knowledge is, to those who worship me with loving ecstasy, I give them the real knowledge. See, the word for word, real knowledge. This is real knowledge. So where do you see that? Any of your gurus out there worshiping the Lord with loving ecstasy, with the tears and the choking and the excessive bliss? Oh, well, that's where the real knowledge is. Otherwise, they're not a real guru of this stature, which is deliverance. And come on, man, what are you coming to Krishna for? You want to be delivered? Come on, isn't that the whole thing? Isn't that the essence? Is to come here to be delivered? Well, you need that kind of guru. Why mess around with a lesser standard that's got speculation in there that doesn't deliver you when you can have real deliverance? That's here. Those qualities are here. Okay? The devotee Bhagavats have to match that verse. Then you're like the verse says, by the action of the book Bhagavat and the devotee Bhagavat, absorbed in this loving ecstasy. You give that ecstasy to others who listen to you. They're born of your word, and your word is true. Your word is tried and experienced. Your word produces that result, which is the only worthy result in this world. It's ecstatic awakening. See, what is Brahman? So that's the four goals of life to do with good karma, bad karma. See, fruit of work, good work, bad work. Okay? And what is Brahman? That's the goal of liberation. See? Oh yeah, what is that about, this Brahman thing? What is liberation? What is mukti? What is salvation? Okay? And they're not even on the highest goal yet. This is all to do with the world. People need to define, what is this about? What is good karma and bad karma? Where's that leading? Can we transcend that even? Because, that's kind of a back and forth. Good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. You're still in material dualities. What is this material manifestation? See, you ask people, what is it? This is a place to exploit, isn't it? Isn't that the playground for the elite? Isn't that what they're thinking? Oh, what is this world? Oh, it's a place to exploit. But it's a place to control. See, this is what they think. This is why, and you believe and listen to them, you become very unhappy because it's so mundane. And you become a pawn on Maya's playground there. What is this material? They don't know. They think in illusion. Oh, it's a place to exploit. It's a place to control. It's a place to exploit its resources so that we can enjoy the world, the material. That's called illusion. No, the world is, what is this material manifestation? Yeah, it's that for those in illusion. Yeah. What is this for devotees here? To transcend. See? To help people come out of the illusion. That's what this world is about. For a devotee, what else is there, here? You're looking at all this external stuff, all this stuff people work their butts off to create. Prabhupada said devotees are like snakes. They just find a hole that's already made by these difficult, workers out there, and they just go right in there. Why is this? Just go right in a hole. Why mess around? Use all your time and energy to build these holes and these houses and these cars. Even if they're already made, just use it. Like this, I bought this one. Guy spent all this energy to make this thing. I just moved right in. Just give them the money and move in. It's all done, mostly. Nice. I went and took this over to this guy who's going to finish it up. And he says, my God, that guy did a lot of work. Look at it, paneled and everything. Yeah, what a job. I said, yeah, I just moved in. I like that. It's better, otherwise I'd be working my ass off, trying to fix this thing up. Just move in.
Trust the Lord, He gives you a place.
Huh?
Trust the Lord, He will give us a hole to live in.
Yeah, exactly. It's better that way, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I was like that, man. That's called lazy intelligence, because you want to use it to, use your intelligence for other things, that are like, how about liberating souls instead of, if you're a builder or something, you use your propensity to build.
You don't want to be the slave of material things.
Yeah. But when you're on the level of Ross, this is kind of its style. You're not into like spending a lot of energy into, building material castles and stuff. You think, no, it's intelligent. You think, oh, well, let me use my time to liberate souls here, Hari and stuff like that. Kind of more practical, isn't it? Every day, just create auspicious. This is so important. Who can do this work? It's like Jesus said, the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. That's why we're just a few right now, and we're building and increasing more, becoming more clear, more logical, more bold, more ecstatic. See, this is the power in this world. See, this is Radha power. See, the Radha Krishna power. Hey, real knowledge, real understanding. We got the books, man. It's so nice. We got all the tools. These are the building blocks of eternal reality here. Hey, that's why the devotees write. They spend their times writing. We spend our times preaching what they wrote. Man, I'm not inspired to do too much writing. I'd rather just preach this stuff. There's so much written. These sound vibrations, anybody who believes this word, you become clear, you become purified, you become cleansed, you become ecstatic, man. Chant the holy name in ecstasy. What a great job. I love it, man. That's my job description. I love it. It's a great job. It's an important job. And Krishna is saying, you got to do it, man. Somebody's got to do it. Otherwise it doesn't get done. These gurus obviously can't do it. They're just listening to the world, showing that they're not there yet. So you want to be there? Come here. We'll teach you some good stuff. How about you, Japa? You might have a few days left in you. Get a few more kidneys from your disciples.
Krishna is asleep inside of him. If Krishna is asleep inside of them, how can he talk?
Yeah.
He's still sleeping.
Exactly. He's sleeping. He's sleeping on the job. Hey man, what kind of guru are you? You got that Lord, he's sleeping on the job, man. Therefore you're asleep too. If he sleeps, you sleep. If he's dreaming, you're dreaming. That's Mahavishnu dreaming all these things out here. You're dreaming too. Yeah, this is reality, man. This is what I like about it, is reality. The Gorhari clan, I like that word. Gorhari, this is the Gorhari clan. Yeah, family in a clan. It's like a family. It is, isn't it? It's unique here, man. To me, it's really attractive. You can see other people think too, because where do you see stuff like this, man? such bright devotees, man. They're just beaming. Come on, wake up, you guys out there. Look where the brightness is. Look at where the happiness is. You can tell who's pleasing Krishna the best. They're the, if you're the best devotees, and I'm not meaning false ego, the best in this world, you'll be the brightest. See, literally, bright and also bright, intelligent. So the brightness will be there. That's what devotees have to see by symptoms. See, where's that brightness? What did Prabhupada teach? The face is the index of the mind. Look at Lalita Ganga's face. Where do you see a brightness like that? Or Christine was here earlier. Go watch the replay. Where do you see brightness, a happiness in the heart? Heart shines out through the eyes. Where do you see that? Well, wherever you see that, that's where Krishna is. And the brighter that is, the more transcendental happiness you'll see. Lord Chaitanya was like that. His devotees were like this. It's like here. See, the thing is, they haven't seen this. They just read it in a book. Therefore, you got to see it, man. Just by seeing the devotees like that, you get purified. That's why sometimes they spit on you. They see that brightness and they see brightness is bad. See, this is the world. This is why the CIA had this saying. They said, when we get people to believe lies to be the truth, we've won. See? So that's the world people, and that's even Vaishnavism. People still believe in lies. Now, when we get people to believe the truth as the truth, we've won. When we get people to believe the truth, it's simple. Hey, man, and Guru is a very important one. When we get you to believe the truth about Guru, truth about Guru means Guru Tattva. See? When we get you to believe the truth about Guru, then we've won. Because then you just see where are those qualities of the real Guru. See? Because they're thinking, maybe they don't even think, they're just being used. When they get you to believe the lie about Guru, then they won. See? So that's where the war goes. So the truth against the lie, isn't it? So who has the power to support the truth? Well, we are. Because the Lord is behind us. He wants the truth to be known. That's the will of the Lord now. See? And whoever gets in this line, looking at this truth, you'll see the result. The result is fabulous. You'll become fabulously wealthy with devotion and bhakti and truth and love, real love, and real power to save people. You become a soul winner. You awaken people's souls. The greatest service in the world. It's better than building 1 million hospitals for the bodies of people. Here, we're a hospital for the souls to awaken. Birth of the souls. Maternity ward. You didn't know that, did you? We're a maternity ward here. Okay. And these births, the one who's doing the babies, there's no pain in this. Yeah, the birth in the world is painful for the women, right? Here, Krishna bears all the burden. It's no burden for him, no burden for his devotees. Fun. Here we're birthing so many newbies, new babies. See, newbies, new babies. They listen to this word and see it's a worthy word, man. See, and bhakti is born in people who listen to this word. See, maternity ward. See, and then we just nurse them until they get stronger. And then they come and they participate in this soul-winning game of Krishna. See, his pastimes. This is his pastime. I'm just happy to be part of it, man. So it's open, and you just come in here. You know, just come here, get purified, being in this vibration, man. Abandon your opinions. Automatically, you'll see these opinions are great. These are fantastic. Let's see here. Very interesting day today. I went to the supermarket while chanting rounds and rounds of the holy name. Sri Jai Srila Gaur Haridas. Oh, interesting. And when I went to the baked beans section, I saw one employee's face changed into the face of one of your disciples, Govindadas. Oh, interesting. It said to me, go to the local mosque and tell them about Srila Ji and you always attend his Facebook Live or I'll nibble your nuts. Oh, that's the Krishna Das guy. Boy, this guy is unique, man. Very funny, actually. Interesting day. What can you make of it? I think it was a unique day for you. Krishna's made a unique path. I notice you're pretty concerned about the lower privates. I wonder what that's about. Anyway, Krishna will inform you in due course. Transcendental subject matter sometimes goes beyond the understanding of Mayavadi's philosophy and selfish demonic leaders. Not sometimes, all the time. You know, you can only know this by Krishna's special mercy. These are, I mean, their topics still have speculation because they don't know the form of the Lord. They don't know. You can only relish that form. You got to taste. You taste it, and the ecstasy of that transcendental taste gives you the revelation, the realization, the real knowledge. So they always can't understand it because they're at that level of understanding or realization. They also have to come to the devotees who relish this transcendental nectar. You know, you can put a devotee next to, say, Eckhart Tolle, and you listen to them. I mean, if you just do it impartially, guys, one guy represents the Maya or any Mayavadi, and you put them next to each other, and you get them talking about what their subject matter. You'll see the devotee will look more bright, more ecstatic, more transcendently happy, and the other will be like looking like a little more grave, more like expressionless. This is homogeneous. See, there's a difference like that. But people don't see the difference because you don't very rarely see devotees that are real bhaktis, that have real bhakti. They're very rare. 1 out of millions, 1 out of billions, when you look at the whole thing. And 1 out of millions of devotees is rasic, that really knows Krishna. Okay? So you put those two types together, you'll see, oh wow, the devotional path is marked as more powerful, more real, because of the happiness of the devotee. Because that's all it's about, is who reflects the most happiness in this world. Okay? And you have to learn to distinguish what is material happiness, the happiness you get from that. What is the happiness of Brahman? There's a happiness in that. And what is the happiness of Bhakti, which reveals the supreme personality of Godhead, his transcendental qualities. See, and that's how you do it. You got to see representatives of it. That's why Vaishnavism is still on the Vaidhi level, because nobody represents what's represented here. See, you come here, you start to get what we represent here. See, get it. Oh, I get this. I feel it. and experience it. You start to become bright, like the devotees. But there's no other way. You got to come like this. When we have constructive collective conclusions and a link and a untink platform to preach it as one religion, one conclusive truth. Okay, enough of that. All right, let's see. One conclusive truth with one strong foundation that can answer all systems and questions. Yeah. Well, that's here already. But people have to come up to that point. Show up our rules and principles. Show up our rules that can change anyone's else opinion to ours. Yeah, you can't change anyone else. It depends on their openness. People have to be purified to understand this here. See, it's not like an intellectual thing. People have to be purified to understand. You have to come into association with devotees and do bhajan here with these kinds of devotees and gradually get purified, and then you understand. People on material platforms and spiritual are much different and are aliens to transcendental subject. For ultimate shelter, not a temporary one. Yeah, and the really thing that'll get people is they have to see the qualities of the devotees, how beautiful they're becoming, how unique, special. That's called Raganuga platform. Then you attract devotees, whoever the Lord, whoever the Lord wants to attract will come. They'll just know. And some they're just not attracted. It's just not for them at this time. It's the way it is. Updates. Okay, let's see what his update is here. Update. Supernatural disturbance. Yeah. You know what? I think I got to stop talking for a while. I'm going to kick off for a little bit. Thank you, Lolita, for coming, and everybody else. We have like 11 people. That's nice. Maybe she was going to go live. I noticed you did a class last night, so I didn't see it yet. Check it out. You going to go live again, you think? Two? Yeah. Oh, inspired. All right. Okay, so we'll see you later. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Here we go.